the manner in which he conducted himself was a very respectful individual. But that notwithstanding, he did his job in the area of prosecution and, of course, investigation. And the sad thing is that he was just promoted to inspector and was just in transition from his quarters to move to next quarters. And then he came by his unfortunate passing. Of course, as we know, as I've said again, death is a concomitant of life. But whenever death comes, irrespective as to how long the person may have lived, life looks very short. He was still relatively young, and you can see that the family members are significantly touched by that person. I met with his mother and sister a few weeks ago. So the police department, of course, he has a military funeral, which of course is sponsored and paid for by the state, and to ensure that he's given a dignified send-off. So again, I want to express my sympathy and that of my family, and of course the entire government. So the wife and family members and friends, I know a number of them came from overseas. I'm criticizing the former junior carpenter monarch, Smokey, who lives in Fort Lauderdale. I think Fort Lauderdale, Florida, actually is a close relative of Roy's. So he's in Dominica, a number of people. So it's a sad moment, and I wish the family strength and courage. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Blackmore. Reuben Blackmore, the Minister of National Security, and we have our listeners and viewers expressing their condolences as well, and some of them saying it was a privilege to meet you in Barbados, and rest in peace, my friend. And they remember some of the fun memories that they had or memories they had about Cherry, and he's alive. And someone said, Godwin Joey Charles saying, I remember telling you to come and visit me in St. Vincent, but he had quite a bit of friends and in Florida, in the USA, and some of them are here, I was told, to pay the last respects. So we're here for an hour. The viewing will take place until 12 o'clock. Then after that, they will proceed to Vikas for the burial of Terry. Some more well wishes are here signing the book, a memory book, and proceeding to view the body for the last time. And there is a tribute video at this time, and maybe you can just take just a bit from the audio of that video.
Her thoughts were that this precious child had never even been to the garden. How could he be police? Terry attended the Thibault and Vikas primary schools, and then the Portsmouth Secondary School, referred to as PSS. He never skipped a class. It was during this period at PSS that he decided to make it a reality at becoming a police officer and not just a thought. He began saying, Mommy, I do not want to put you all under any expenses. So as soon as I leave school, I'm going to be a police. To instill fear in him and hoping to deter him, his mom cautioned him, maybe erroneously, that during training, policemen had to climb barbed wire fences.
Yes, this is your nation station, DBS,
His response would be,
bringing to you the live viewing of Terry Rui. Many well-wishers, many friends who knew Terry, who worked with Terry, who shared some part of his life with Terry, we are here to pay their last respects to Terry Royer. Acting Inspector of Police. He served 29 years. This year would be his 30th anniversary of service in the police force of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
During training, he received the award for Best Practicals. This was just the beginning of an amazing and exemplary career in law enforcement. Terry worked at various police stations and was promoted to the rank of corporal on June 24, 2011, and then to sergeant on June 20, 2017. Terry acted on several occasions in the office of inspector. Terry was very passionate about investigations and prosecutions, and that was evident throughout his career. Terry was a well-rounded police officer and was commended on several occasions for his zeal, enthusiasm, and devotion to duty. He attended several training courses locally, internationally, and regionally to include the Command and Staff, Bronze Leadership, Carib D-47 Trailblazers, and other credit union related courses. In his personal life, Terry was a loving husband, father, son, brother, and son-in-law. Community involvement helped Terry become the person he was. He was very disciplined, obedient, respectful, courteous, cautious, neat, well-read, good at taking and writing minutes, and writing of reports. He was very detail-oriented, whether it pertained to work or family events, an all-rounder. To those who did not know, Terry was not only good at preparing barbecue or hot wings and banan pezi. He was an overall excellent cook, good at preparing salad, stew pork, tasty broth with fish, chicken wings, and smoked meat, just to name a few. Just tell him and he would Google it and get it done. Terry was a counselor, a problem solver, believed in giving people a second chance, soft-spoken but firm. An administrator willing to share knowledge and expertise, an excellent driver, a gentle soul, quick to seek forgiveness and to forgive others. Terry was once transferred for giving what one might call an unsavory character a ride on a police vehicle. However, his reason for doing so was to speak to and counsel that gentleman into making better choices. He was a friend to all, rich, poor, young, old, good, or bad. Terry was hardworking and loved his job. He went above and beyond the call of duty. He took his job very seriously and respected the code of confidentiality. Nothing was shared or discussed with family. That was also applied to his private life. Nothing shared in confidence was ever divulged. He did a bit of farming, and whatever he produced would be used to serve his family and share with others. Terry served as secretary on the board of directors of the Vacas Credit Union and the supervisory and compliance committee of the NCCU. Terry will be surely missed by all of us, family, friends, colleagues, and acquaintances. He is gone, but will never be forgotten. Terry, may your soul rest in eternal peace. We love you. Terry Royer, very fondly called
All right,
Terry J.
that was very moving and detailed tribute there of Terry Royer, as he's now bringing this to you live, the viewing of the body.
Frances and Florence Royer. Terry was married to his wife, Nikisha Royer, on August 30th, 2008. They were blessed with two boys, Terry Justin, TJ, and Tay, ages 24 and 18 respectively. During the early stages of his life, Terry displayed and showed interest in various...
We would like to say good morning, pleasant morning to all those who have just joined us on the radio. If you're on radio, good morning to you. If you're viewing, good morning to you as well. We will soon be wrapping up our broadcast here at the police headquarters of the body exposed, where colleagues and loved ones will express their last respects to Terry Royer from Bicaz. The funeral service will take place at Bicaz from 3 o'clock. BBS Radio will be live from there.
I want to be a police. I have to be a police. If you had listened to your father, I would be a gendarmerie or a soldier in the French army. His mother ignored this because Terry was so soft-spoken.
We would like to thank our viewers and our listeners for being here with us for the hour. Join us at 3 o'clock for the funeral, the military funeral for Terry. But that's where we come to the end of our broadcast for the viewing of Terry at the police headquarters. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. My name is Kewana Thornton Wilson. On behalf of our technician on duty, Dean Thomas, we take you back to Studio 1, DBS Radio. Good morning.
Response would be, Mommy, I tell you I want to be a police. Soon after they left PSS, Terry applied to become a police officer. The recruitment team met in the village, and of course, Terry was the best born, the best young man, an example, the best applicant, and he was accepted. On September 20th, 1994, he was enlisted in the Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force. He would have joined orders on Force 21. He was 19 years old. During training, he received the award for Best of Practicals. This was just the beginning in law enforcement. Terry worked at various police stations and was promoted to the rank of corporal on June 24, 2011, and then to sergeant on June 20, 2017. Terry acted on several occasions in the office of inspector. Terry was very passionate about investigations and prosecutions, and that was evident throughout his career. Terry was a well-rounded police officer and was commended on several occasions for his zeal, enthusiasm, and devotion to duty. He attended several training courses locally, internationally, and regionally to include the command and staff, bronze leadership, carried D-47 trailblazers, and other credit